2019 World Scout Jamboree, this is New World Live. You are looking at a live picture from the Global Development Village. We'll have much more on that later in the show. Good morning, I'm Michelle Merritt from the United States.
And I'm Signe Bille from Denmark. This is Thursday, 25th of July. Welcome to New World Live Morning Edition.
On today's show, we'll get the latest Jamboree forecast to keep you prepared as you head out around the summit. Our field correspondent, Luke Muller, is walking around the Global Development Village looking for you. If you're nearby, rush over and go see him.
We will also fly into the adventures of ziplining and learn all about the environment in the Sustainability Treehouse.
We will also meet the K-pop band NCT Dream, who played at a base camp earlier this week.
It looks like it's going to be a great day at the summit. It's a bit cloudy still, but the sun is up.
Let's have a look at the forecast with Jamboree meteorologist Kyle Kippel.
Warm temperatures and sunny skies this afternoon at the World Scout Jamboree. I'm meteorologist Kyle Kippel, and temperatures across southern West Virginia. Models have it reaching 73 degrees. We'll get a little bit higher than that, 74, 75 degrees Fahrenheit, 23 degrees Celsius, warming to around 24 degrees Celsius this afternoon. Just a few clouds out there for your afternoon at the Jamboree. Tonight lows warmer than the past couple nights, 56 degrees at the summit Fahrenheit, dropping to around 13 degrees Celsius. With just a few clouds, a mostly clear sky. Here's the weather map. I updated it for you and put some temperatures on there as well so you can see the comparison of our next weather system going into next week. High pressure has built across West Virginia. That's been responsible for the warming temperatures and clear skies. But looking ahead toward next week, here's a cold front, and look behind that, cooler temperatures and high pressure. That is going to move into our area starting next week. For the meantime, though, and looking ahead toward the weekend, high pressure will stay across the Summit Bechtel Reserve, remaining for great Jamboree weather for the rest of this week. As we take a look at the next 3 days, you can see the temperatures warming to around 80 degrees in Fahrenheit, evening lows warming to around 62 degrees by this weekend. Mostly sunny for the next couple of days, just a slight increase in clouds as we head towards Saturday, 24 degrees today Celsius, 27 degrees on Friday, and 28 degrees on Saturday. Looking ahead toward the next 7 days, you can also see that gradual warming trend. We'll be in the 80s for the most part before that cold front approaches on Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll be 28 degrees on Saturday, 28 degrees on Sunday as well, before warming to 29 degrees on Monday with that slight increase in rain chances on Tuesday and Wednesday. A couple of viewer photos across the Jamboree. This was taken yesterday, and you can see the sunset across the area as well. A couple clouds out there as the sun setting across the Jamboree, allowing for a beautiful sky and beautiful evening conditions. Before we go, I'll let you know for today's weather forecast. This was this morning. The morning time fog will lift within the next hour if it hasn't already. Temperatures warming to the mid-70s, 76 degrees Fahrenheit, 24 degrees Celsius, with just a slight wind coming out of the north-northeast and not a rain chance to worry about. Have a great day at the World Scout Jamboree, and I'll leave you with today's forecast. Back to you.
Thanks, Kyle. Our field correspondent, Luke Muller, is currently in the Global Development Village talking to scouts and enjoying the different cultures on display.
What's happening up there, Luke?
Good morning, World Scout Jamboree. I'm here at the World Point, part of the Global Development Village, standing under the Norway tent. As you can see, there's a lot of hustle and bustle going on around me. Scouts are up early and very excited to be part of all of the action going on at the World Scout Jamboree. I have with me here one of the staff members that is part of the Norway tent. Would you like to tell everyone your name, please?
Yeah, my name is May-Britt.
Welcome to the show. Can you tell us about what's going on here at the Norway tent?
Yeah, I can do. I think I can tell all about, because this is the Nordic Point, and we represent between 4,000 and 5,000 scouts. And here we have 5 different activities from Sweden, Denmark, Iceland, and Finland and Norway. And the issue is to connecting people here. So all of the activities is to do activities that you have to find a friend. And it's a dialogue about the carbon footprint, and it's a karaoke thing. And the Nordic Girl Guides and Scout have focus unlock a new world, and they really want to be a key. So that is the concept here, to be a key, to do the world a little bit better. And here we have karaoke, walking in Norwegian nature, look at the northern light, and we have amazing visitor of leaders and scouts, and I think we have a lot of 100 each day, and it's full activities from 8 o'clock in the morning. And they can also try to do cross-country skiing, VR technology, try the Danish Lego activities. So, and we see a lot of smile, and it's quite nice to have a pavilion together with the neighbor country, because we also are more connected in the northern part of Europe. So we enjoy it, and we are quite happy to be here.
Great. Thank you very much. I think here at the Norway Tent, we all have an opportunity to become a key and unlock a new world here at the World Scout Jamboree. All right, I'm going to send it back over to you guys at the set.
It looks like a lot of fun activities going up out there.
We will check in with Luke again later in the show, and if you're around, please go see him.
There's many activities Scouts can do here at the summit, from kayaking to paddleboarding and climbing.
Let's take a look at it.
There's so much fun to do here at the Jamboree. Everything seems so much fun, and I can't wait to get out there and do the things myself. Michelle, I've heard that you've been to a lot of Jamborees before. What are your favorite activities to do?
Yeah, I think my favorite activity is the Big Zip. You just get to go so fast and have so much fun. I also really love all of the water activities like you saw in the clip. The paddleboarding and the water reality and scuba diving, those are all highlights. But I really think that my favorite part about the Jamboree is getting to meet all the people doing these fun activities. What about you?
Yeah, I think that these things are great as well. I think it's a wonderful thing that we can get to know each other and learn something about different cultures and so on. And the Big Zip is a wish thing to do, but the line is just too long for me, unfortunately. At the opening show this Tuesday night, Scout Chief Bear Grylls talked about the importance of sustainability.
He asked what Scouts can do around the world to make sure we have clean air and water. He asked how we can grow our food so that it doesn't damage the earth.
Here at the summit, we have a sustainability treehouse where we practice the habits to improve the world. Luke Mueller made a visit to find out more.
World Scout Jamboree. I'm here at the Sustainability Treehouse right here on the summit. Standing at 125 feet, that's over 38 meters tall, the Sustainability Treehouse is an homage to sustainability, conservation, and energy efficiency here in the 21st century. The Sustainability Treehouse not only serves to educate youth and adults alike about the environmental practices that you can do to save energy and promote conservation, but also is a great example of conservation itself. With a water reclamation system, as well as solar and wind energy generation systems, and is a great example of what can be done to promote sustainability in the 21st century. Here you can see one of the many interactive exhibits at the treehouse that visitors can partake in. In this specific instance, you get to see how much energy it takes to power light bulbs, ranging from LEDs to fluorescent lights to incandescents, just by pedaling a bicycle. Whew. This is tiring. The Sustainability Treehouse has 5 different floors, each dedicated to a different kind of sustainability. The entire structure was built using steel alloys that don't need to be painted, and the wood used for the siding is made from locally sourced lumber. And plus, when you get to the top, the views are amazing. When you get to the roof, you'll have the opportunity to take a commitment to sustainability right here at the Treehouse. So come on down. It's open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day of the Jamboree, and it's definitely worth your time.
Thanks, Luke. While you're here at the Jamboree, don't forget to visit the Sustainability Treehouse.
There is music and dancing everywhere here at the Jamboree. It comes in many different forms.
We've managed to catch up with the K-pop group NCT Dream from Korea, who performed here earlier this week.
K-pop!
Tell me about your dream.
I like their music and how they just share happiness around everywhere, and they're really good.
I love him. You love him? Yes! I love K-pop, I love Korea.
I really like the song Fireflies, and hear this song for me for the Scouts and Girl Guides of the world. It's amazing.
I know it's hard sometimes to see the light. But you and I keep on dreaming. We go light it up now, darling. We can make the stars align. We go light it up now, we're sparkling brighter than the fireflies.
If you like going fast with a bird's eye view, one of the zip lines here at the summit is definitely something for you to try.
You can reach speeds up to 50 miles per hour or 80 kilometers per hour if you see as you soar over the summit.
So I'm Dan Tallmatch, and I'm a ZIP area program manager. And so I have a chance to lead the team that's working up here at the Summit sending area, where we launched to Gateway and Legacy Landing. There are 60 folks on the sending area and on the landings that provide all this support for the Scouts that are going to come to the Jamboree. What's my favorite part of being here is a chance to work with great staff, scouting staff from all over the world. The IST that we have are just incredible, and they've come together, they've trained all this week, they've come early, and they're really providing a great service to the Scouts. As a manager, I like the chance of interacting with folks before they go on something that's really exciting. And then I enjoy when they land, the excitement that they've had. This is one of the best experiences for them. They get really hyped up about it. And when you say, hey, what do you love about the Jamboree? They go, I love the zip line.
Let's go back to our field correspondent, Luke Mueller, who is talking to Scouts in the Global Development Village.
Hi, Luke. What's going on?
Hello again, World Scout Jamboree. I'm here in yet another tent at World Point. This one is shared by the Czech Republic as well as Hungary. There are a couple of different activities going on here. We have woggle making over here, where participants can take some pieces of paracord and make a new accessory for themselves. Elsewhere in the tent, there is some painting by squares, where a bunch of scouts are coming together to paint individual squares to make a large mural at the very end of the Jamboree. That looks like it's shaping up to be very nice. Elsewhere, there are some VR headsets flying around and some other fun activities. We have scouts roaming around, talking to each other, and sometimes just hanging out and having a good time, relaxing for a little bit to get out of the hot, hot summer sun here at the summit. All right, that's all we have going on here for now, so we'll head it back over to you at the set.
Let's take another view of the weather before the adventures of the day begin.
Here's our own Jamboree meteorologist, Kyle Kippel.
It's going to be a beautiful afternoon here at the World Scout Jamboree. Warm temperatures and beautiful sunny skies. The fog from earlier this morning will lift within the next hour if it hasn't already. I've had some of the cool shot here taken this morning here at Base Camp Belheim. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Today's temperature is warming to the mid-70s Fahrenheit, 76 degrees. Wind out of the north-northeast around 5 miles per hour or 8 kilometers per hour. Temperatures 24 degrees under a mostly sunny sky with comfortable conditions. Taking a look at the weather map, here's high pressure. That's been dominating our forecast. Warm temperatures. We're keeping an eye on a cold front as that approaches. That'll bring cooler temperatures into next week. Before we go, here's a look at the next 3 days. Temperatures warming to 80 degrees Friday and Saturday Fahrenheit, mostly sunny skies. Temperatures warming to 27 degrees Friday, 28 degrees Saturday.
Thanks, Kyle. That's everything we have for you this morning. Make sure to tune in at 7 p.m. for the New World Live evening show.
Stay safe and have a great experience at the Jamboree today. We will be back to you in the morning.
Goodbye.
Farewell.